Okay, so this is now chapter 1, and we're doing section 1 here, and we're talking about graphs and graphing utility. Now, when you see the term graphing utility, that means your graphing calculator. Okay, and the general coordinate plane that we're familiar with, where the origin here, counting on the x-axis and the y-axis, this is called the Cartesian or the rectangular coordinate plane, and we have an xy ordered pair or ordered coordinate. And the reason why we want to specify what that's called is because this year in Pre-Calc we'll be learning a lot of different coordinate plane systems. Now this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. And the first thing that we can do, or the first method that we can use for graphing is the plot pointing or point plotting method. And we just make a table, choose some x values, and plug them in to find our y value. Now, if this is my graph here, I know a lot of you know how to graph this already without making a table of points, but just for practicing, we are going to make a table of points here. And we have our x and y values. And I'm going to choose -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And those are always a good place to start with in choosing points. If I choose -2, then I have -2 squared is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. And the same thing is going to happen with +2 squared. If we plug in 0, we get 4. If I plug in 1 here, 3 minus 1 is 4, 4 minus 1 is 3, and same thing for -1. So we can go ahead and plot those points. And there's our graph. And we can go ahead and flip the page. And you guys have a chart here. I'm going to let you guys read through this. And we're just looking at the different situations where we have no x-intercepts, y-intercepts, and we can look at these several different situations here. Remember, x-intercepts are on the x-axis, and y-intercepts are on the y-axis. And that's the end of section 1.